Over the last week, this show has rivaled the Kentucky Derby for the most exciting 2 minutes in sports. Welcome to the Final Wager. I'm Keith Williams, through no fault of my own, of course. I'm typically pretty laid back. There was that one time I threw a giant snowball at the ground, and sometimes I throw things, and sometimes I just sit on a stool and drink and complain about bad wagering, but Dan Feitel, I really don't know how to read this guy. 5 wins, 128,000, a few bucks shy of that. Got the lead for the 6th time tonight, and he's been known to wager everything but $1, as Alex has pointed out several times, much to my chagrin. I don't like when Alex gives wagering advice, because it's usually wrong. Jacob, challenger number 1, 14,100. Good showing. Wish he'd gone a little bit bigger on that daily double. Tara, hanging in there with a couple buzzer demons, 8,600. This is going to be a very exciting situation. If Jacob doubles up, he's going to have 28-2, so to cover that, Dan is going to have to wager 12-6, well, 11-6. If he is wrong, he'll be left with 5,000. So Jacob will want to cap his wager at 9,100, and Tara will want to cap her wager at 3,600. Now, if Tara doubles up, she is going to have 17-2. So Jacob, to cover that, is going to need to wager 3,100. And I'm not going to really entertain that for Dan. It's a minimum of 600, but why? We'll put it anyway. Alright, that's it. Oh, no, it's not. If Jacob gets it wrong with that 3,100, that's 11,000. So to cover that, Tara will have to wager 2,400. So you got a tight range to start. Number 2. Let's start with Jacob. Jacob, this 9,100 wager, I'll put him at 23-2. So if Dan wants to cover that, that's going to be 6,600. If Dan misses, that's going to leave him with 10,000 exactly. We'll cap Jacob's wager at 4,100. We'll come back for that later. And that would mean Tara would need to wager 1,400. We've already got that covered. If Tara goes for this 3,600 amount, she'll have 12-2. Jacob would need to wager no more than 1,900. I don't really like that wager because it doesn't cover a 0 by Dan, and it puts him at risk of a big wager by Tara, which of course is a possibility. She could wager 85.98, trying to beat Dan by $1, and we won't worry about that. There could be an argument that Jacob is so compelled to go over this 3,100, 4,100 range that Dan could read that, and that would force Tara to go big. I don't know if I buy that so much. Dan is a savvy player, so maybe I'm wrong. And now we got 0 covers, so Dan and Jacob are separated by 2,500. Can't do anything there. Can't really do anything there either, but I'm going to put this 5,000, that's twice, in case Dan makes a Colby-esque wager and tries to stay above Jacob no matter what. Anything over for Jacob, or Dan against Jacob? I guess we could cap that at 2,500. Don't see much else. The difference between Jacob and Tara is 5,500, so cap that there. And the difference between Dan and Tara is 8,000. I guess we cap this wager here, but I like the lower end of that range just because there's so much stuff that could go wrong here. Of course, Dan went for that extra $5.99, and this is the first time it didn't work out for him. First time missing final, and Jacob is our new champ with a very good 31.01 wager. I'm not sure what Tara's 6,300 was doing, but it was moot in the end. So, Dan, great run, 5 games. I know we didn't agree on a lot of things, but it was fun watching you play, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the Tournament of Champions. And you get to pick next week's color if you are so inclined. Red for your wagering grades, maybe? Just kidding. Pick something more fun. All right, Jacob, we will see you tomorrow. And, yeah, June 2nd, weird date. Had this happen, I was thinking Dan might win with a dollar. Last year on this date, Julie Collins lost for the first time, and 11 years ago on this date, Ken Jennings won for the first time. So it's a strange way to kick off the month. And hey, maybe some greener pastures ahead in terms of wagering with a new regime. We'll see if Jacob can keep these streaks up tomorrow on the Final Wager.